Folks, I look like shit. I just got done waiting for onion juice to be out of my eyes. We have some oil heating down because I put way too much in the pan. I'm going to be browning these in the skillet, and I'm going to drain this tuna and brown that along with it. Then I'm going to poach an egg and put it on this little wrap. It's just as half a wrap, so that's 50 calories. And we have a little egg poacher. I'm going to show you what that looks like. Ignore these dishes, by the way, because I have dishes to do from last night. There's not a lot. I'm just getting breakfast first because I'm fucking hungry. It's one of those times where no, I'm not actually hungry. You guessed it. I just feel like I should eat because it's like 8 in the morning and you can't hear me. So I'll see you in the future. This is the tuna and the onion cooking. And that's a cast iron skillet. So everything sticks to it pretty much. There's no not sticking. And I'm just trying to brown it up. And so I keep flipping it. And now I'm going to turn the heat down because I have to go put the egg in the poacher. I'm going to show you how to do that. Sorry about the camera angles, by the way. I noticed as I was watching my video back, which I used to never do, that I keep going over here like this anytime I pull the spatula out and start going like that. So, it's just, you guys can't see anything, and I'm sorry about that. So I will be back. Hopefully not to a mound of burnt mess. Because I'm having a egg, fish, onion wrap thingy. This is the egg poacher. I'm going to use one side of this. And what you do is you put an egg in it, and you put a little bit of water in it, and it poaches the egg perfectly. So I'm going to try and show you that process. I'm thinking of using this side because this side looks like it has residue in it. I'm just going to use this side. Get an egg. And yes, I would rather have brown eggs, but poor bitches can't be choosers. Some people think I brag about being poor. No, I don't like it. I don't like being jolly. It's not my thing. It's not what I want. I'm going to say this tuna and onions is done. So I'm going to take it off the heat. And attempt to save the tuna and the onion and that with the pan. But yeah, now I pop this in the microwave for like a minute and it should cook. Pop it in the microwave for like a minute and it should cook perfectly. My iPod's telling me I have a low battery, which I didn't have one earlier. It was pretty much full. Someone forgot to get clear, and the reason... Hold on, I'm gonna stop here. Now I'm just gonna put a little sprinkle of cheese on this. Because it already has mayo and sriracha on it, but I want the cheese to melt when I put the egg and the tuna on it. So... some buffalo, you know. I'm going to assume the only ones that are left are frozen. Yay. The good thing is it's frozen in the fall while the other stuff's cooking, so that's good. But I'm only going to use probably about that much, like not a whole lot. Because cheese is so calorie dense, like, I love cheese. I love melted cheese. And I eat it on a lot of things where I used to. I'm only using enough to get, like, a cheesy flavor out of it. Plus, everyone tells you, like, oh, if you're gonna have eggs and some kind of meat, you gotta have some kind of cheese. Why not completely fucking ruin your cholesterol for the day? But I gotta use a little thoughtful because I'm trying to conserve my calories so that I can eat what I want, but I don't feel, like, restricted. That's another reason why I eat late. I'm trying to like film myself making whole meals, so this is what this looks like. Hopefully you can see that. That's a wheat, half of a wheat wrap. Here's the size comparison. This is half of it, so the wrap itself is 50 calories. I think the mayo and the sriracha is like 30 to 40 calories together. The cheese is probably about 40 because I used a very little amount. The egg is going to be like 70, 71. The onion will be like 32, and the tuna will be like 100. So, I think I did a pretty good job on that. Why is the flash on? Does it matter though, you know? You get this. I'm just gonna use the spatula I used for the tuna and the onions to put this on here. Just all you're gonna do, slice it in half. Oh my god, it didn't go on right. Fuck! I ruined my shot. Obviously not a chef. Yet. I'm not a horrible cook. I'm a pretty good cook, actually. But, I mean, there are those in my family community that would disagree because they don't like the same thing that I do. Let me just shovel this tuna onto here. Some of you are like, that's never going to close. I love how there's a lot of voices in my head that tell me that everything I'm doing in my video isn't going to work. And that's how even though I don't have that much of an audience, my audience will always matter to me, even if I only have like 10 people watching my videos. I want to be able to do this for a living, but the thing is, it's a very unrealistic thing, and I do realize how unrealistic that is. But it's only unrealistic because most people don't have that kind of job, and they also don't get to do what their dream job is, even if it isn't this. Maybe that won't shut. But that's okay, because you know what? It's like me. It's a chubby baby. Can you see me? It's kind of amazing. Sorry for my head getting in the shot. See you in the future. I don't know where to prop my iPod up to. This is my lemonade. And it looks very clear, but it has a lot of flavor to it to me. And now we're going to get to witness me eating and stuffing my face with this beautiful... I have it wrapped in foil because, as you saw, very loosely packed. And I love just eating though. Hi guys, so I didn't realize it, but my video had shut off when I was like sitting here picking all the stuff. Well, basically what I did was I picked all the stuff out around this, and now I'm eating it. I haven't gone too far without you. Here's the cross section. The egg yolk, and the cheese, and the onion and tuna, and then the egg white. And I went on this whole spiel about how I am not used to eating wheat, because this is wheat wrap. I'm not used to eating it, but, you know. Like, my brain doesn't like the smell, and my mouth doesn't like the texture of wheat things by themselves. Or whenever the wheat wrap or the wheat bread is the majority. But this is loaded with a lot of other shit. So it's good. I have to add the calories. People keep taking my pen. We have a problem, you keep taking my pen, people. I'm gonna call this Lemonade 80. tuna on the can says 55 per serving, and there's 2 servings in there. So, I used the whole can of tuna, so that's 110. Oops, sorry. And I can't wait to be over this fucking cold so that y'all don't have to hear it anymore. Oh my god. And I took 70 for the egg. 50 for the wrap, which I'm getting pretty low on my calories right now. But then again, since I started, like, reducing my calories, I've never gone a day and felt, like, starving hungry, like I was depriving myself, which I did on Weight Watchers a lot. I love wearing my food. And I love how the wrap is, like, slowly absorbing the moisture from the egg, the little bit of oil I use on the tuna, the mayo and everything. Now I have my shredded cheese. And I also got a recipe for a pizza. One of those, like, basil and all that. Hopefully I try and make it at some point, and hopefully it turns out. This is actually really good and really filling. The wheat is giving me a texture that I'm not necessarily enjoying, but it's being overpowered by a lot of other things. I might try and do another meal, and I might have a piece of cake, because I made cake last night, and if I eat cake this early in the morning, because it's like 8:07 right now, if I eat it this early in the morning, it's going to go through my system. Plus I slept from, I don't even know what time. I slept pretty much from 9 p.m. to 3, and then I went back to sleep and woke up at 5. So, I don't know how many hours that is, because my brain hates me. 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. Okay, that's like 8 hours, okay. It's so bloated and huge. But it tastes amazing. This is the cake. Okay, let me explain why it looks like this. I had to upload a picture onto my Facebook and do it that way, because I don't know how to add a photo to a video on an iPod, because I'm technologically illiterate. And if my boyfriend's watching this, he's laughing right now. Thanks, babe. I can hear you from here. If there was a picture, I figured out how to do it. If there wasn't, sorry about it. I'm literally only proud of it because I half decently decorated it. It's so good, you guys, and it's completely mushed up. Plus, with the tuna and the egg, I'm getting, protein. With the wrap, I'm getting fiber. With the onion, I'm probably getting fiber as well. Not sure. I think the mayo might even have protein in it. I don't know, I just feel like since and I hate using the word diet for what I'm doing, because what I'm trying to do is reduce calories and find a balance that works so that I get down to a healthy weight and I can stay there. And so at the same time I don't feel starved, I don't feel deprived, and so that I get rid of my cravings. And I'm actually trying to change my lifestyle. And I feel like diet has such a negative connotation because diet always has to mean crash diet. Diet always has to mean stop eating to lose 5 pounds, you know. And I even questioned if the way that I related to food should be considered a food disorder or an eating disorder. Or like, maybe I just had a weird, you know, I thought maybe there was something wrong with me, basically, because I was so big, but I felt like I wasn't eating enough to be the size I am. And I didn't understand how I was staying that size. But then I stopped and looked at the fact that when I ate food, I was always eating well over a serving. I was always eating so many calories without realizing it. I wasn't keeping track of anything in any way. And there was never something in my head saying, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't eat this, you should stop. And it wasn't that I had no self-control. I would have had the control if I would have looked back and, you know, if I would have wanted to, or if I would have decided to. But for most of my life, I just was like, you know what? Food's better than everything else. And it's not. There's some food that is amazing. And if I have the calories, I will eat those foods because they are amazing to me. But I've already decided that on Thanksgiving and Christmas, and I don't necessarily mean those actual days, because I go and eat with family, and this is if anything they make taste half decent. Because some of them can't cook for shit. I love them dearly. They're amazing people. But y'all need to take some cooking lessons off your niece. I'm going to, because when I go eat isn't always on actual Thanksgiving or always on actual Christmas. So whenever I go eat, I'm going to give myself a 2,000 calorie limit on those days, because if I give myself some leeway, and also I'm going to look up the calories of the turkey and the ham, because I know they'll probably have both. Calories. I know how much is in like a bar of chocolate, usually. And if I really want to defend somebody, I could take my own food, couldn't I? But I'm definitely probably going to fill up on noodles and sweet potatoes and turkey and gravy and mashed potatoes. Those are the things that I eat. Sometimes I have pumpkin pie, sometimes I have cranberry sauce. But I'm going to be dieting. That was another thing to Weight Watchers. Like, I didn't have to, but I decided to because I felt like if I run out of points, I'm not going to be able to eat real food. So I would, like, if there was something I really wanted to eat, but it was like 8 points, I wouldn't fucking eat it. So, you know, there's that. Which I don't do anymore. Sorry, I just thought I'd bit into a bone. I'm trying to make sure it's not. I've never gotten a bone in my tuna before. Sorry if this is gross. I mean, it's just cake with icing on it and sprinkles, but it's with icing. It's devil food, so it's so good. Cake. I need to stop before I get crumbs on my keyboard. Like I said though, if I eat this in the morning, another thing, I'm getting better at looking at something and knowing what's in it. Like knowing the calories because of the general idea of how many calories are in certain foods. And I'm kind of grateful for that ability now. So when people ask me, hey, do you want some food? I'm like, in my head I'm like 700 calories, and I go, no. What is that? I think that was a little, like, spot of something that wasn't completely mixed up when I mixed the cake batter. So it didn't cook right. It was a devil's food cake with whipped icing, and I took it and cooked it in a square pan. Then I flipped it, and basically a big hole stayed inside the pan, so there's like a thing. Me and my mom had to scrape that out, re-implant it into the cake, and then I had to like icing over it and act like everything was fine. Then I put sprinkles over that. And it turned out pretty good. I'm pretty proud of myself. Yeah, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, leave your feedback on what you thought of today's video. I sound like such a cheesy YouTuber. Check out the link to my Patreon, the link to the playlist, the link to my Snapchat, my SoundCloud, my Tumblr, my Facebook page. And as always, have a lovely day. I don't know what all this is. I also want to let you guys know that I will be doing a video about whatever results are released during the election. So I am going to find a site where I can view the live results as they roll in, because I'm not somewhere where I can watch it on TV right now. Well, I am, but I just rather find it on my computer here. And then I will do a video about that as well, and what my opinion on that is, which I'm pretty sure my opinion is going to go. By the way, I voted for Gary Johnson because I don't like Hillary or Trump, and I just think that both of them, no matter who it is, our country's going to end up in war because of how they run things and how their campaigns have gone, and how just... But anyways, yes, again, thank you for watching this video. Hope it was enjoyable. Tell me what you think in the comments.